Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world after you. My tribe is my word. Your words will never let me disobey. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world after you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Bullshit blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game. Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world after you. My tribe is my word. Your words will never let me disobey. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world after you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game.
Guilty Gear Strive.
bullshit lazy. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game. Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new one under you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disobey. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the game.
Guilty Gear Strive.
Dun, dun, dun. Man, it feels like a homecoming to be touching this game after so damn long. Now, granted, although I have been primarily playing 2SKO for God knows how many months now, it's not as if I haven't touched Strive in all that while. Just mostly haven't touched Strive. It was still my main game, and whenever I see people, especially other VTubers, playing Strive, I tend to want to participate, you know? Oh shit, that was a lot faster. Also, why is my camera all lopsided? There you go. Anyhow. Good, controls work, training works. The new UI is looking pretty sleek. Color tells the truth, man. That's nice. Albino. Wait, hold on. Glasses. That's better. Now we have accessories function, because they have improved the code. They can actually do customizations now, including accessory customizations. Now, I am cheating a little bit. I have touched Jam a little bit before. So I know, for instance, that this is the... that's the overhead. That's the long dash. That's a little bow dash. There we go. Low pokes. Overheads. I'm glad that's not safe. I'm pretty sure you can 6P out of that. Oop. But like, it's a bit of a trap, right? If you think they're going to go for the overhead, you like hit them with the overhead a couple times, and then just as it looks like you're going to do it again, just counter them. And then let me see, if you do that, pull stats. Neutral. Anyway. Man, I need to figure out how to do trading settings a little better. Oh, where is X? Hold on. There we go. No. Contract settings. Still one. Record. And record button. How do you press the... Oh. Oh, just like that. Okay, let me try it again. How do you... There we go. I think that's it. Oh, wait, right. I now need to set up to block. All guard. Wait, why isn't he blocking? I'll get. All right. Nice. That's how it works. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So the follow-up on that, people have been finding the follow-up window is about 4 frames, which means that in some cases it can be jabbed out depending on the situation involved. So you have to be careful about exploiting it too much. But it is a nice way to bait them. It is a very, very nice little way to bait. And everything else is a matter of making sure to get the charges. If you can, try to get all 3 charges, because the overhead on this is tremendous. Getting the extra sweep damages in is really, really good. If I turn off blocking, you'll see exactly how stupid the damage bonus is. Like that's regular damage, right? Oops. Sorry. Let's see. That's regular damage. And that's a power damage. The difference between regular damage and power damage is basically doubling the damage you did with the regular kick. Now I'm gonna see if that's also true for the other one. Let's see. Okay, so that's not a true combo because obviously if you do the overhead, there is going to be a gap. But that's a true combo. That's actually not too bit different, is it? Oh wait, hold on. Right, okay. So it's actually a bit of a range extension on that one, so it's a better poke. Right. Like the damage increase for this version, it's not insubstantial, it just isn't quite nearly as impressive. That's regular damage for that. How much for the overhead? Also just kind of The main thing is there is a substantial damage increase to the flying kick, and the other is just gain, I believe it's range. Let me see. Oh, it's more instantaneous. Hold on, I got these. Okay, so for the overhead, gain the charge on. Oh, I got both of those. Hold on. So for the overhead, it's a matter of frame data. For the low attack, it's a matter of range, and for the, I really like that little jog. And for the kick, it's just a tremendous amount of damage. Like, let's do a full reset on here. That's regular damage. And even without the wall break, you're still doubling your damage off of the 236k. That's tremendous. That's great. That's still good. Yes, it is indeed time to jam on jam. Okay, so let's see. What did we discuss? So we discussed that the empowered version of the kick is pure damage. The empowered version of the overhead is to make it instantaneous rather than yeah. See, it's normally this is not a true combo. This is, and you get a little extra damage for your efforts. So, and she becomes an overhead machine, especially with the install state for the green one. And for this one, it's less about, it's still a little bit of extra damage, but the main thing is you get to poke from halfway across the screen instead of just a little short. So your low poke gets substantially increased. This one's just pure damage. And this one's just to be a fast overhead. Kind of like, it's just a bit vaguely similar to Jury's in Street Fighter, isn't it? It's not as if they Rekka together, right? This is not Rekka. By no means do you have a special Rekka using all charges. But the middle one being a fast overhead when you have the charge, and range extensions to some of the options you have otherwise. Feels really nice. Now the real question is, how fast can I move out of this? You used to be able to combo them into each other in plus R, but also plus R was a lot crazier. Plus R was significantly crazier. So that doesn't work. Her dust range is actually kind of bad, I feel. Let's see. So there's like a sweet spot where her connects. Oh, that's easier. Nice. That's nice. And that's really nice. So a quick 1-2 tap on jumping medium and jumping dust. Jump cancel, jumping medium, jumping dust. And then overhead. That's a lot. That's a lot of high blocks. And at 80 times, it can transition to a low instead. So if they see that install, if they don't react properly, they're going to take it into the face, into their ankles anyhow. That's dumb. I like that. I'm gonna catch so many people with this bullshit. That's basically a 50-50 on the air. Just on the air touches. What happens if I block all that? Yep. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's so cheesy. Is she... Okay, so she can't jump cancel off of that, but... Yeah. That's so ridiculous. That's actually really nasty. You had to, if you guess wrong on a jab, she's going to get some hits on you. You can't cancel into her overdrive off of that, right? Sorry, I'm trying to... Okay, so that doesn't work. What's her other overdrive again? That one. Oh, you can cancel into it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But okay, so she can do high launcher into full charge. So if you have meter and you get any sort of connection on them, it can be canceled into full meter into full reserves, as long as you get any sort of touch. Yeah, and that's just really that's a really good way to convert tension into strict advantages and just to like put them under pressure that way, right? And if it gets corner two, it's just hold on. There we go. There we go. I can get more consistent with that. Yeah, you get the wall break, you get a full charge, and then you can have full screen poke. I mean, also just have like it's air dash as well. Is Ryujin plus enough on hit to get charge? Probably. I'm pretty sure none of them are really. Okay, so that's minus 35 on charge, but yeah, that's minus 34. So that's no good. That's minus one. What is it normally? That's minus one. Oh, Ryujin plus enough for hit charge. On hit not block. Let's see. That looks pretty substantial. Yeah. Hold on. That's... Oh no, right. That's -4, which is not bad. Did that say +6? That's +6 on block? Wow! That's nasty! You told me that this is just like -1? You can open it all like a freaking can opener. Yeah, this is just... Oop. Nope. Oh, like that. Not all of it. It's all DP inputs. There's going to be so many people thinking that a command overhead surely has some recovery. They're going to try to jab out of it, and then you're going to counter them and punch. And then this is just absurd. What do you mean a charged version of this is +6? Okay, I begin to see the game plan here, which is just use slash and heavy slash specials to open them up, get a hard knockdown, get a charge, keep the loop up, and it's just a pressure machine once you get the rhythm down. Now, will it take me a long time to get that rhythm down? Absolutely. Does it feel like if I do get that rhythm down, it's just GG for them? Gosh, she's such a gorilla. Like, this is the definition of gorilla. What do you mean +6 on your dive kick? That carries too. Puffball. Oop, wrong one. Wait, what do you mean by puffball? Oh, that's -8 with that level of pushback isn't too bad, is it? Like for log hitters, this might actually be kind of safe. Wait. Shit, you're right. That's a long range. You can literally just like backdash attack. And cancel all, but so that's a little too close. Try it out. Oh, I need to do my just kill dailies too after this. Alright. Optimize is going to require a lot of practice, obviously, but not nearly as much as the other characters I've played. Also, you know what? Like, we have the basic jam strategy down, which is to use slash and heavy slash commands, slash and heavy slash fireball specials to just open them up. Because if you can get a charge on them, they're ridiculously good. And especially the overhead at -1 is bizarrely good for an overhead. Like if you do close slash overhead, low poke, you can do overhead again off of that low poke. Yeah. Overhead crosses up ends up plus on block. Or at least -1 at worst, right? It's -1 at worst. Damn. Damn, that's a lot of high blocks. Alright, but this is another thing we need to do. We need to see through live play how bad the nurse on Bridget were. Because she's still the one I have the most familiarity with, right? It has been so long since I last played. I'm only gold. Right, I was grinding my way to plat. Still, finding people to play at this time should be pretty easy, right? Like, the game population for Strive blew the hell up. So why is it like 40 seconds in and I still don't have a match? Where's everybody? I want to do a couple games on Bridget, a couple games on Nago, and then I guess we start looking up jam combos. There we are.
We've got a newcomer.
Good connection. It's a Potemkin.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
How you like them? God, I'm so glad that's gone. Oh, shit.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh. Ah, didn't get my overdrive. Bridget still works. And Potemkin is Potemkin.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Ah, nice. My bad. That cross up did not go where I expected it to.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, range on that. Nice.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, nice. God, that covers so much. Ah. There's so much. Oh. I should really be using... Ah, so much. Ah, that's a little faster. Okay. Trigger rounds.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, damn. There we go. Oh, what?
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, nice. Ah. I should really be using the new counter blitz, but I can't forget to because it's not in my muscle memory yet. All right, so that's Bridget. Bridget still feels pretty good. I don't really feel the nerfs on her because I'm just not good enough to feel the nerfs on her yet. I need to de-rust a lot on Guilty Gear in general, but the basics of Bridget play are all still there. She's still the old monster. Counter Blitz at minimum is just a really good way to get wall break advantage, right? And apparently does a decent amount of damage as well. I should really be using it more just to see if it can be serviceable or not. Oh, it's only silver 3 on this one. Right, individual character rankings. God. 2 scale doesn't have that yet. I really wish it did. Like, you would just take the average of the 2 characters you play to get their ranking right. Maybe weight a little bit more heavily in the highest character's rank. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit. Because you can seriously carry yourself with just like a Juggernaut style play while still having access to the assist tools. Actually, I forgot one rather important detail. First, the Eagle transition. It's really nice. I like that upgrade. You carry yourself pretty hard to chemo. Yeah, so Ari, yeah, absolutely, 100%. So like, lean in favor of the highest character, but not completely absent when calculating it, right? What is this new command? Oh, backslash. This is it. Okay, so let me see. Oh, interesting. So, can you not? Okay, so it can go off the lightest normals, but not a slash Rekka. Interesting enough.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh. Okay, nice. No, that is not a reversal. That was poorly timed. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. She's the one that has burst, not me. Nice, 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 nice. Oh! That's pretty nice. That's really annoying. It's really Slayer-like. Ah, missed. One too many inputs. Nice, you starting to read it. Ah! Also, the Gary look is nice. Does it make you a more exciting player? Absolutely. Oh, no, that's really nice. Wow. That is... You need to combo into that. That is not a good reversal. Oh, nope. Oh! Nope. I'm abusing grabs a lot in this game. Holy shit. Like, she wants to be right in my face, which is where sure her strengths are. But, But yeah, it just lets you get snatched out of the air like that, which is not great for her. Yeah, that's just so hard for her to, really hard for her to move through now that it got my rhythm back down. Forgot what his oh, right. I do have here. Blood's like a universe. Nago feels pretty good still. I ain't gonna lie. Sure, he has been nerfed a lot over the course of the game's history. Sure, it does feel kind of awkward that you can't cancel out of your heavy moves anymore. But I gotta tell you, Nago still feels really good into like rushdown characters like that. Like if he can just like what's she supposed to do when I actively wait for her to try to engage on me while I'm forcing up level 3 and giving myself max range standing heavy? That's not a good place for Jam to be. And stuck in the corner like that, especially since she wants to be in such close range that if there's any delay at all in her game plan, I'm going to snatch her out of the air or snatch her just as she's coming in close to me and just throw her in the corner and then just bully her. Now, granted, that was the person playing their placement games on Jam. They don't really have it figured out yet. I can tell you right now, like there's one very obvious gap in their game plan, which is just to use something to cover up the fact that you're up close in grab range. Like, at minimum, building PRC to just like hop, skip, and jump your way out of trouble. That's pretty good. Making sure you have backdash on the button to scoot your way out as soon as you get that confirmed hit. That should theoretically stop my grab as well. I don't think they ever tried a backdash once they were actually up close. They just want to mash buttons, which, you know, it makes sense. You want to be a gorilla, so you do gorilla things. That's just how it sort of is. But gorilla needs a little movement. Gorilla needs just a little bit more presence of mind to understand that you've been grabbed like 5 times in a row. You should probably do something to not get grabbed, right? It just requires a little bit conditioning like that. But also, goddamn, Nago's still really Nago. I'm gonna take a short break, and I'll be right back with more actual Jam play rather than just playing against Jam. But yeah, that is a gorilla-ass character, and I can't believe her kicks connect so damn hard without charge. All right, back into business. Let's see. Let me see if there are any jam combos yet that we can practice. There should be at least a few basic ones, right? I would not be surprised if Arx's staff had installed a couple extra along the way. Filter tree. There we go. There we go. You can search. Yeah, there's a lot already. How did I change order? That's recipe preview. Let's try most likes. Close at start wall break. That's what the preview is. So you do a double. Oh, I don't like that. You actually start with a double charge. Close as crouching heavy strike. Gekiren, which just combos off of it, so it allows the close crouch Ryujin power of Ryujin consecutive hit. I mean, that's easy. In fact, it's really easy. It's just, it feels cheating to just start with the double install, right? The theory is otherwise really sound, though. Oop. Wait, why doesn't it do the... Oh, consecutive hits. Wait. Oh, I'm not doing down. It's not that one. The down heavy strike, rather. Yeah, there we go. Easy. It's like the most bread and buttery thing you can think of. It does about like a decent 60-70%. Not 70%. 55%, I want to say. Oh, I pressed it down too soon. Nope. No, I'm not. Yeah, it's really easy. Really, really simple. Oop. Common mid-screen close range for beginners. Oops. This one's just close, far, standing, Bakushu, Kyapo Shinsho. So this is like the most bread and butter. No, not even bread and butter. This is like the most vanilla quarter carry combo you can imagine. It's literally just Gatling into Kyapo, into Puffball. So that's not hard, obviously. Lacking a little something though. Close crouching Ryujin. Okay, this is just basically doing what the game wants you to do. Close command normals. This is more interesting. Gekiren. Wait, do you need a Gekiren charge for this though? Oh, because it's against the wall. And then you do command normals, which will push you far enough away that you'll need to Bakushu Puffball. And then finish off with Chokyaku Kyorima. Okay, so this one might actually be worth practicing. Well, I started about 3 minutes, by the way. Okay, so... No, wait. No, that's not it. A little too slow. A little too slow. Oh no, it's supposed to be like that. I mean, oh no. No, I forgot. This is also easy. It just keep pressing the wrong buttons to this instead of this for a dash, because this does not feel like a dash. There's still. I'm still having trouble doing overdrive inputs. Jesus. Been 5 years. Oh. Yeah, I have to be really quick on cancel. No, because I want to try to input Capo Shiso really quick, but the transition from back issue to Capo Shiso, if I miss the back issue, it turns into the overdrive instead. That's funny. That's incompetent, but funny. No, that's not it. Now, see what I mean? If I miss the input, actually, isn't that Kara cancel? Am I Kara canceling into the overdrive by accident? I am Kara canceling into overdrive by accident. Damn it. Damn it. Why am I not getting the input? Oh, because I don't have the tension yet. It's tension locking me. There we go. And the freeze frame is long enough to get consistently. Holy shit, that's damage. Okay. Okay, I like this combo. That's a good wall break. That's a good wall break. That's really respectable. That's really nice. I respect this. It's a really good way to spend just 50% of your gauge. What's this combo? Close crouching, Ryutsui, crouching kick, command normals, Gekiren, command normals. Yeah, it's all kind of Basic combo, close slash, command normal, Ryutsui, close slash, command normals, Asanagi no Kyoku. I assume it's because the knockback on the command normal second is enough to just give you a full charge, right? Something like that. But I am seeing a lot of cases where it's people finding routes for command normals to then combo off of with your gap closers or if you're in the corner, the overhead, even without charge. And also, like the previous one, the wall break combo, you can end this one with the overdrive punch instead to give full charge if damage is the one you're looking for. If you simply manage to get them to corner and you don't have charges, finish it off with the secondary overdrive just to do a screen transition, hard knockdown, and all of your empowered punches, all of your empowered attacks available. Crouching kick, command normal. Well, this looks like it's doing. This is a weird one. Let's see. Command normals into Gekiren, powered up. So this requires you to install Gekiren first. Ryutsui also needs to be powered up. And Ryujin, this is a triple power up. No. Close slash, command normals, Gekiren, standing kick, command normals, Gekiren, and then full charge. And then punch. Close slash. Okay, so in all cases, close slash will lead to the command normal. You then do Ryutsui power up, which requires you to get a charge on that first, which means I don't like it. Like, if you already have the advantages of Ryutsui, then if you already have enhanced Ryutsui or enhanced Gekiren, you might as well just freaking freestyle, because that's how advantageous they are in that state. Close slash dash cancel, close slash crouching heavy slash, Ryujin consecutive hit, red Roman cancel, consecutive hit, jumping slash, jumping heavy slash, jumping dust aerials, and the aerial Ryujin. This is nice. There's some possibilities in this one. Hold on. Oh. What's it look like? Oh, hold on. It's close, crouching, Ryujin. No. Oh. No. Oh, no. Then it's slash, heavy slash dust. Nope. That was really easy. That's nice. Oh, no. Almost. That's a lot of fun. But that raises the question. Obviously, close slash counter, not the most ideal situation to start with, right? Because sure, it's a decent way to get a counter hit, but it's also like you're basically just you're taking a bit of a 50-50 on that one, right? So I want to try instead is force counter hit state. And also remove block. Okay, so damn, you can't dash cancel out close slash counter hit. That sucks. Yeah, I can't cancel all that. So heavy, it's easier to get the, because of the positioning issues, it's easier sometimes to get the jumping heavy into jumping dust instead of jumping slash jumping heavy to jumping dust. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, just don't. So, counter hit stayed off. Doesn't allow you to deal much off that. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Okay, yeah, there is something there. So, counter hit. Oh, we're seeing something here. Yes. Yes, that does connect. Oops. Interesting. Now I can't press kick instead. Too much bridge it basically. No. That's also a possibility. Hold on. I need to train my fingers to press different buttons now. Muscle memory is screwing me up more than anything else right now. See? But it does connect. We can't get 6 hits off of her and tremendous amounts of corner carry. That also works. I especially like the Chun-Li opener because it's such an active hitbox, right? It's very much like Giovanna's standing slash in terms of like how active it is and how threatening it is to be hit by it. Because the multi hits keep them in place for whatever follow up you might have. In fact, let me try something. Yeah. That transfers. Interesting. Have you figured out the B&Bs just started up first time now? I have not yet. Right now, this is purely experimental, just to see like what possibilities I can open up with her, right? But like her counter hit game is incredibly strong. I'm not even sure it's worth using the counter blitz at all in this instance. Then. Like, I guess there are some esoteric cases where I guess if you have your back against the wall, you get a counter hit, you want to use counter blitz to just buy space. But other than that, I'm sure I think like Jam's counter hit game is so damn strong without counter blitz. Oop, low slow. Like, that's more punishing than counter blitz. Keeps them in a corner and doesn't give up your positioning for it. No charge to that. Hold on. Nope. Why is it now giving me the other one? I swore it leaked before. So you still get that. Wait. Yeah. You can PRC off of the the puffball. And UFO Dust Loop B&B feels weird. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily trust it to be the B&B that we end up with, right? Because this is literally day one on her. And I suspect her previous B&Bs from Zerd Rev 2 don't apply. I really like it, the way her hair loops like this.
Danger.
What are they doing? Steel 6 meterless wall break from mid-screen isn't bad. Yeah, that's about half health. Yeah, let me look it up. What does Dust Loop say on her already? I want to see. Oh, so it's a close slash, first of the command forward heavy, 236 heavy, which is the dash through, close slash again, 2/2H, 236K. I feel like that's pretty doable. Let me see. Even without seeing Dust Loop. Hold on. No, that's not it. Yeah, that really pops him up, doesn't it? Okay. This is with counter hit. Turn that off. I mean, I think you can loop on that. Oh. I think I'm doing 214 instead. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Ball splat 236K. Oh wait. Why does it wall break? What's with that? At least, why does it wall splat? Am I missing it? Oh no. I'm dumb. I don't think I am. Hold on. I think it's just super inconsistent. Also, why am I not getting the second Q36K? Were you dropping it? Do you have it set to block afterwards? Yeah, I should check for that. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm missing anything. Also, yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, I'm just mashing it. There we go. I just had to really mash it out. Yeah, I ultimately figured out the wall break for it, which is just to match it out as quickly as possible. But now I can't figure out why he doesn't sometimes wall splat. Like, what's causing that? Is it like a fraction of a damage that like sort of randomly triggers? Because I can't figure out what's going on there. It might be raw momentum. Okay. Yeah, it is. No. That's not what I wanted. It has to be like the moment she lands. Yeah, it's really tight. Super tight. Damn it. Why am I messing up now? The timing on that follow-up close slash, man. What am I looking for? I think. I think it might be possibly delay. Damn it. My fingers started to go a little numb. I think there actually needs to be a slight delay between the 2H and the 236K. But not too much of a delay. But how come you're getting the boss fight consistently? I'm not there, because from the looks of it, I'm getting the inputs right. Timing doesn't seem to be too off. Maybe if I do it faster instead? That's not cool, though. I mean, I clearly can't do it. And like the moment that she starts to get out from her crouch is when you do, it's the window for you to do the second kick as well. So I figured that much out. And I just need to figure out something consistency. Not delay too long. Maybe. Doing 6-6 mostly. Although oh. Yeah, now I'm just doing dash macro. Oh, wrong one. Still doesn't get the wall splash sometimes. That must be it. Yeah, that's the solution. It's just the momentum. It also really helps they can do close slash off of the momentum. Yeah, there we go. 206 consistent now. Yep. Yep. It was just purely a matter of running up. And now everything buffers properly. Damn it, canceling too soon. There we go. There we go. Now it's consistent. Now it's pretty good. That's cheeky, but it doesn't work. Still, be able to instant fireball like this might be useful. Just like a micro step. The Chun-Li, yeah. If frame traps, that's even better. Only minus 4 on block. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it feels... It's like the same school of design for Giovanna's active kick as well, where it's a big active hitbox that lingers for a long time, and if you underestimate it, you get blown up into combo. It's like, what can I do with it? I can do like that. That's true, actually. That's nice. That's a lot of mixed up potential. That's kind of ridiculous. I do kind of don't like that her low's really stubby though. Like it is a low, by the way. I did check for this. It is a low. But it's kind of stubby. Like look at the poke range of this compared to where this is connecting. I have to go all the way over there. You can't. Not that one, obviously, but That gives her 2 things she can actually cancel out of. Interesting. Let's play her. Let's play her. It's gonna take me weeks before I am fluent in her, obviously, because that's usually what happens when you learn a new character. But I want to see how her buttons feel. Let's put myself in some placement matches. Wait, hold on. Important detail. Glasses. Very, very important detail. Absolutely critical detail. Jam Colorado Berry. Is this official cloudberry? Can you make jams out of it? Should look that up. Should do jam Colorado Berry while eating cloudberry jam. If there's such thing as cloudberry. I think that's made up.
We've got a newcomer.
Jam Colorado Berry versus Jam Colorado Berry. Radio Hara versus Lucian. Radio Hara sounds familiar.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, get my salute.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Counter.
Yeah, counter hit. Ah, my bad.
Slap.
Wrong button.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, didn't get a fault up.
Positive bonus.
Nice. Did I do it? No! Yes! No! Shit!
Let's rock.
That was fun. Really gorilla. I also forget to just like use whiff punishes. And when I do get a whiff punch, I can choose either to hit them with a puffball or transition to just either a throw or a close slash. If I get a close slash, it's just a full situation. And have to remember the dash also low profiles a lot of attacks in a game where they remove a lot of low profiling. Wow, the wait is long. You would think that there would be a lot of jams right now on the East Coast. There's a lot of placement jams. There they are.
We've got a newcomer.
Kai Kisuke, Lucky Shark. Where have I heard Lucky Shark before? Also, level 2, wow. Level... Tower, oh wait, no, Tower 2, level 84. They haven't been using Tower.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, that does work. Not in that range. Okay, so it does duck through fireballs, which is really nice for me against Kai.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Not that fast. Oh, my bad. No, doesn't jump over. That was fun though, figuring some stuff out along the way. It's a very, very easy fireball skip against characters with a lot of zoning, like Testament, for instance. I have to imagine Testament is going to have a hard time against Jam because of that skip.
Let's rock.
Oh. Oh. Ah, can't be using dust instead. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. That works.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Nope. My bad. Nice. Ride lightning.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Ah, wrong button. That should have ducked under. I made some mistakes. Because I'm not fluent enough on buttons yet, so my ambition gets ahead of my execution. So that was fun. I can see my way through it. I just see also the mistakes I made by pressing the wrong buttons because my muscle memory is non-existent yet. It's non-existent. But I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see where I can set up. I'm starting to see where I can get the right charges, which charges I should be prioritizing, especially if I don't have a good read on their execution yet. Getting the +6 on block seems like a pretty vital choice. Oh, ad started about a minute. I think this will be probably my last match of the night. I'm starting to get some heartburn for some reason. But yeah, 2 hours of jam. Good start. Feels good.
We've got a newcomer.
Very fun to play. Just pressing buttons. DPS Dragon. Level 69, nice.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, not that range. Wow. Wow. That was some bullshit. I won't even lie. That was just some pure bullshit on my part. Nope. Nope. They chose not to block.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Overhead. Nice. Also, I forgot I had the Greed Sever custom sound going on there. That's funny. It's been a while since I played. Ah, missed! Ah, nope, not that one. Damn, my bad. I am doing too many naughty things out. I should try to cheekiness down to a minimum. But gain the habit of getting installs whenever I have the opportunity. So let's try one more, actually. Let's try one more. I've lost every single match so far, but that's all right. That just puts me in a position where I can actively press buttons, figure things out along the way. But she is fun. There's just something about being a pure instinct-driven gorilla. And they occasionally get in the stall and then just doing bullshit things. But I need to remember that if I actually do want to do damage, though, it should be the K install. I should try. If I get a far knockback, just hold the charge and get all of them at once. And then suddenly it's GG, right? So yeah, one more. I'm feeling it. This is fun. This is a good ass character. Just pure gorilla, man. Oh, my Coke Swarm though. Jeez, I need to do something about that.
We've got a newcomer.
AE23. Also doing placements.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, my bad. No. Right. My bad. Ah, that was closer than it had any right to be. Ah, shoot. The 6P doesn't feel very good. Theoretically, that should have been the right timing. But the delay, I think, probably caught me on the wrong slot. Oh, earlier than I thought. Makes sense. Ah, nope. Now a little too late. But in good position. I'm not gonna be mad. I cross up so right. Nope, just break. You know what I just tried to do right there? I tried to use fucking parry bun. I tried to use my 2SKO parry bun. No! Nope. Oh, nice. Oh, no! No, that's not that good. It's not that good. But I should be using her dash, her low dash into puffball a lot more often against this matchup, yeah. Against any zoning character, against anybody with zoning tools, the ability to just duck low and hit them sounds pretty good. But I can't believe I tried to parry that. She does have a parry, but it's not on the button. Oh, so silly. All right, that's enough. It's been 2 hours to play. All right. I definitely want to do more research into her bread and butters. I definitely want to do more research into general theory. I'm probably going to have to rewatch some of the Rev 2 footage of her just to get a general sense of what she is looking out for. Because even though a lot of system changes have been applied and she's effectively been remade, right? You still want to have some insight into what her play pattern is supposed to be like, even if you can't exactly replicate it from game to game. That phone's game. Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, if he's been grinding, I definitely want to check it out. Let me see. In the meantime, though, who is streaming? Run and Go Party. It does seem like she has the kit to do so. I just need to know effectively which buttons are best for that kind of run-in and press things. Right. Just 214K all the time. Just 214K, 6H, and then just do things. That's her game plan. She low profiles everything, so the only thing that can check her is a low hit, which Bridget does have, but you have to force Bridget into doing that. And if you're forcing Bridget to use her 2S, like, you're putting yourself in an advantageous space, because then Bridget doesn't have her tools. Right, they can also jab. Jab does work. But yeah, I mean, if you make them afraid of using their zoning tools, nobody blocks 214K 6H today. True. That's very, very true. Nobody really was. Today was all aggro. Today was just pressing things and seeing if it works out or not. For now, though, let me see. Let's raid into... I don't see anybody else playing Guilty Gear at the moment. That's sad. I want to force people to play Guilty Gear. Oh hey, Zed is playing some RimWorld. But RimWorld is basically a war crime simulator. Cold Rapid? I have not. What is Cold Rapid? What is this? Third-person action mecha with a focus on real-time high mobility movement. Check out the trailer. I will. Actually, you know what? Let's bring out the trailer right now. I'll pause on rating for now just to bring this up on screen. It says something about speedrunning. All right. Let's move myself over here. Cold Rapid. Bring it up on screen. What is this?
Do you want to know how to fix a link that has no purpose?
New face, huh?
That wasn't too bad.
Follow my orders.
Bell shade is
You'll
nice.
make it past your first assignment.
Step aside. There's neither money nor honor in dying here for a futile cause.
Very ninja style. And this is definitely more action RPG than it is.
You are not cut out for this. You can't stop what's coming.
Well, nice customizations though.
If you want to survive here,
Ooh, time
just take the credits and do what you're told. Don't let your ambitions
Very mobile. Bosses look creepy and organic.
Ray. You will have to.
Create your own purpose. From nothing.
Interesting. Alright. Let's see what the dev block says. Armored Core mixed with, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. There's definitely some Armored Core inspiration in the overall set design. And in terms of the actual gameplay, very, very obviously not like chunky like Armored Core is, right? Where is their dev blog? CyberSouls, maybe? Oh, is that a dev blog link?
Code Rapid is our game about
Yes.
building your mech, painting it, giving it your favorite weapons, completing missions, killing big bugs, and going fast?
Big bugs, yeah.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
fast.
Warframe
God.
that fast.
Oh my god, what is this? How are you doing that? Wait. Well, speedrunning. We all knew it would happen sooner or later. After all, it's a game where movement is one of the main features, and it will eventually attract people who want to master it. You see, as we developed Code Rapid, we host playtesting for our fans. We ask you guys to give us your feedback in the latest update about a particular mechanic, camera controls, weapons, etc. But during those periods, a competition of sorts is always brewing in our Discord server. Who can beat the level in the fastest time? Now, we never intended Code Rapid to be a speedrun focused game. Fundamentally, I started this project to make a solid and fun action game with lots of replayability value. And on top of it being that already, it seems like our players really enjoying going fast. To me it's curious because
Nice.
before I was a
Sword slash
developer, I would enjoy
cancels.
watching people speedrun games.
Very nice.
I remember playing Sekiro and finishing it casually. Then I went on YouTube and watched the streamer Distortion 2 speedrun it. And it almost looked like a completely
My
different
God,
game.
it's like the same
the
thing.
exploits, the routing, the movement, it was fascinating. Not to toot my own horn, but that's the same feeling I'm getting from Code Rapid. And I hope, maybe, that this is a sign that we're doing something right. And I do enjoy watching what our players do to our movement system when zooming around the maps.
Yeah,
The reason why
you're
this
right.
is
There's a lot of
enjoyable in the
Warframe
first
on
place
this.
is because we don't put player movement in a box, let's say. Let's talk about one of the most infamous movement techs discovered so far, the King's Feint, named after the user King who found out about this. This is how it works. A player initiates a melee attack. Since there are no active enemies present on the screen, the mech will propel itself forward by swinging a sword. That forward movement happens on a certain animation frame. The key is to swing it, and after that burst of momentum happens, land on any surface as soon as possible. Landing on the surface cancels all of the animations and character states, essentially returning you to
landing
what's called
cancel.
a neutral state. But despite being in neutral, you keep the momentum you just got from a swing, allowing you to repeatedly swing and land again. I did not predict it would be a thing. I mean, look at it, it's totally ridiculous, but it's kinda cool. I feel like removing stuff like this is being a fun police. First of all, it's not the easiest thing to perform, and second, it's just fun. Some developers would kill for emergent gameplay like this in their game, so it was kind of luck on our end. At the root of it all is the way I programmed the game's melee mechanic. You see, when I want your mech to get propelled into a direction, I apply a launch force on it. In simpler terms, think of it as an invisible object pushing you there, where a programmer decides how hard the push will be. You get launched quite often in Code Rapid. If the enemy hits you too hard, you get launched backwards, your melee gap closer propels you forward, the boost jumping, the wall bumping, the dodging, all of that works around the single launch node. Now the reason why King's Feint works in the first place is because the launch also has another attribute. It is when the launch happens, to replace or add velocity. This is extremely
Nice.
important. Choosing to replace velocity will completely ignore the speed you already have and essentially just shove a new direction into the game, often making you lose that speed you've accumulated. The wall bumps, dodges, and some weapon recoils function this way. To add a velocity is to take your current speed into account. This is the reason why King's Feint works. The melee swings will add to the existing speed and will make you go even faster. I, as a designer, am being
Nice
very
theme usage
careful
too.
about what abilities, items, or attacks or weapons need to either add or replace velocity. Look at it this way, if a dodge was not a replacer but instead an adder, then you would be able to launch yourself across the map without any skill or thought. Just dodging forward a couple of times will make you go faster and faster. Definitely too fast in places. I could have just moved melee slashes to be a replacer, but I deliberately decided not to, because this is part of player mastery. It should be fun to pull text like that off and get even faster. It's fun to see yourself get better at the game from mission to mission, seeing what text you can do here or there. There's a famous quote from a Halo developer.
In Halo 1, there was maybe 30 seconds of fun that happened over and over and over and over again. So you can have all the great graphics and all the different characters and lots of different weapons with amazing effects, but if you don't nail that 30 seconds, you're not going to have a great game.
And I do feel pretty confident about our 30 seconds being good as well. Not only in combat, but also in movement. I can only hope you guys agree, but do give us your feedback when something does not feel right. And these adders and replacers don't just apply to the player. Enemies use them too. Take for example the defensive turrets on the cloud farm area called Tyranno 4. They hit relatively hard, and if you fail to dodge it, you will get knocked back. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, you absolutely can get hit by this on purpose to give yourself even more momentum. Here is one of our players using this as an actual strat.
Hit speed boost.
I am definitely keeping this enemy shot as an adder. When deciding whenever to remove something like this, I usually ask an important question. Is it of no consequence in a casual playthrough? If the answer to that question is yes, there is no reason for us to fix that quote-unquote. At the end of the day, things like that are invisible to the average playthrough, while a speedrunner can have a lot of fun mastering this otherwise a non-consequential mechanic. That's not to say it is always difficult to pull off though. For example, this charge shot on a revolver is an adder on purpose, leading to some players doing repeated charge shots and benefiting from that recoil. Some of you GTA fans will remember flying a tank in the exact same way back in the day.
Flying
Also,
tank.
we added working leaderboards that connect to Steam. You can compare your times and scores to the ones of the community or your friends to see who is the bestest. And this is just the beginning. Speed won't be the only leaderboard. We will think about other available types of scores in the future. Not every movement trick in Code Rapid is meant only for speedrunners though. Some of them are just fun little texts that anyone can use during a casual playthrough. And those are very much intentional. One of my personal favorites actually appeared very early in the development. If you dodge and immediately follow it up with a boost jump, the game keeps the dodge momentum and kind of slingshots you forward. The first time I
that makes
discovered
sense.
this,
That's
I
pretty
thought,
standard.
oh, that's definitely not how that's supposed to work. But then
Really?
immediately after that I thought, but that feels amazing. So I decided to never fix it. These kind of mechanics are interesting because they give players the feeling that they are outsmarting
I feel like that's
the
pretty
game a
standard
little bit.
mechanics you
Like
have,
you
though.
found
So
a small crack in the
it's just
system
like-
and
it's
learned
just
how to use
a
it to your
sign of
advantage.
good development
And that feeling
that
of bending
it
the rules
happens
just a tiny
naturally
bit
anyhow,
is
and you just
incredibly
keeps it.
satisfying. I always liked mechanics that make players feel clever. Not because the game told them to do something, but because they discovered it themselves. That dodge boost slingshot is exactly that kind of mechanic. When you pull it off for the first time, it almost feels like you found a shortcut the game didn't want you to know about. Rocket jumping in Quake is a classic example. Players realized they could launch themselves across the map by firing a rocket at their feet. Or bunny hopping in Counter-Strike, where chaining jumps lets you build up ridiculous speed. These mechanics weren't always planned from the start, but they became one of the most beloved parts of those games. The dodge boost slingshot in Code Rapid feels a little bit like that. So no matter what kind of player you are, Code Rapid is meant to be a box of toys. A number of systems you can experiment with and bend them in interesting ways to fit your playstyle. Maybe you discover a small trick that helps you be in air for a little longer. Or maybe you'll dive deep into the kind of tech speedrunners love. After all, some of the best games I've ever played are the ones that let players experiment. And I can only hope that Code Rapid becomes one of those games for you guys. The kind that lets you explore the systems and find your own way to play.
Good philosophy.
So yes, we definitely embrace emergent gameplay and movement tech. Every time a new run appears on our Discord, we watch it with a big grin. Because seeing players push your mechanics further than you expected is one of the best feelings a game developer can have. Oh right, maybe you want to try the game too. And here's how to do that. On my Patreon, you can subscribe to any tier, and after joining the game's Discord
so
from
still
there,
Patreon
we
game?
will send you a Steam code so
Yeah,
you can
it is
play
what
it
it
and
is.
give you feedback. That is always appreciated. Now, like always, I'm going to shout out the Commander tier patrons whose names will go into the credits of the game. Basilus, Crazy Cereal Eater, Dusty Deer, Turbo Chicken, and even Odin24.
Wow, that's a long list. Okay,
Tenebris, and
appreciable.
Spartan VC21. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the development. We are moving closer and closer to the real Steam demo and are super excited to unveil it not just to our community, but to everyone else. A publicly available demo needs to be well done and polished, so please bear with us as we are moving towards that goal.
Yeah,
For now,
this is
subscribe,
legitimately
and
interesting.
all the
I'm
good
going to keep an
stuff,
eye on
and
this.
see you next time.
I'm going to like make sure I follow the developer channel because otherwise I will not be able to. All right. I'll need to remember that they exist. In fact, let me follow them right now. Let me make sure I have that fully followed. Lev Ornstein. And make sure to follow on Steam as well. That actually looks like a good, legitimate compromise between just legitimately a good compromise between the crunchiness of Armored Core and like anime style rapid high speed action. Yeah, let's add a follow on that. That looks really, really interesting. And like it's also good art style, right? It's a good compromise on like low polygon, cheaper to produce, but still gets the overall atmosphere without what it feels like an industrialized mecha setting properly. Even if it's a little low res, even if like the draw distance isn't very high, that actually still just makes sense because like of course an industrialized, super industrialized post-apocalyptic setting would be heavily smogged, and of course nothing would be looking particularly fancy because it's supposed to be super brutalist. Yeah, damn. I'm keeping an eye on this. This is very, very Armored Core coded. All right, but that will be all for now. Again, we were planning to raid somebody. I raided Jin last time. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I did. That was like just yesterday, actually, wasn't it? So let's go check out.
Today we have witnessed underwater exploration,
Oh,
military
looks
defense,
like Bluebell's just about done. Who do I know is streaming right now? Land's doing some GTA RP, so I'm going to see if she's open for raids. I forget whether or not she is. Let's just try it out. Why not? Yes, she is. Excellent. All right. Thank you for watching. As always, my friends, eat well. For those of you on YouTube, we'll also be ending soon.
I can't hear you at all, actually.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
So what happened before Storm? You said somebody was pressing you?
Was pressing me?
Yeah, like somebody was you said there was somebody like holding people up or something?
I had told Chief Riley, and I was getting the message as I was saying it that what the heck, that there is a aggressive gang that started forming downtown south of the city,